moons ago, in a far-off place, lived a handsome prince with a gloomy face, for he did not have a bride. Oh, he sighed, alas, and he pined, alas, but alas, the prince couldn't find a lass who would suit his mother's pride. For a princess is a delicate thing, delicate and dainty as a dragonfly's wing. You can recognize a lady by her elegant hair. But a genuine princess is exceedingly rare. On a stormy night, to the castle door came the last the prince had been waiting for. I'm a princess lost, quoth she. But the queen was cool and remained aloof, and she said, perhaps, but she'll need some proof. I'll prepare a test and see. I will test it thus, the old queen said. I'll put 20 downy mattresses upon her bed, and beneath those 20 mattresses I'll place one tiny pea. If that pea disturbs her slumber, then a true princess is she. Now the bed was soft and extremely tall, but the dainty lass didn't sleep at all, and she told them so next day. Said the queen, my dear, if you felt that pea, then we've proved enough of your royalty. Let the wedding music play. And the people shouted quietly, for a princess is a delicate thing, delicate and dainty as a dragonfly's wing. You can recognize a lady by her elegant hair. But a genuine princess is exceedingly rare. There are many versions of this story. I sing them all. This is the prettiest, but it's not quite accurate. I happen to know the true story of the Princess and the Pea for the very good reason that I was there. It was a small kingdom ruled by a talkative queen and a mute king. The princess in the true story was not the only girl put to the test. In fact, she was one of 13 girls. Girls had come to the castle hoping to win the prince, but for some reason or another were found to be unsuitable. In fact, the day I arrived at court, they were testing princess number 12. A curious quiz was in progress.
Are you ready for the next question?
I guess so.
The next question concerns famous rulers. Are you quite ready?
Uh-huh.
Well then, name 3 kings. Is that clear?
Yes. Could you repeat the question, please?
Certainly. Name 3 kings.
May I take the third king first? Well then, 3 kings are...
Is this supposed to be a trial?
No, it's the royalty test to find out if she's a true princess.
King John, King Arthur, and...
Does it matter if she's a true princess?
Oh yes, if she's a true princess, we can all get married.
King Ethelred.
That is absolutely correct.
She's smart, Mom. She's the best one yet. Can I marry her?
No, sweetheart. There's still one more question.
The
have now reached the 7th plateau, and here's your final question. It is divided into 4 parts and concerns a famous man often referred to as Knight of the Red Cross. Number 1, what was his name? Number 2, what beast did he slay? Number 3, how many rows of teeth did the beast have and what kind? And number 4, what was the middle name of the daughter-in-law of the best friend of the blacksmith who fought the sword that killed the beast?
Number 1, St. George. Number 2, the dragon. Number 3, 12 of the teeth, and they were iron. And number 4, would you please repeat the last question?
What was the middle name of the daughter-in-law of the best friend of the blacksmith who forged the sword that killed the beast?
The middle name?
The middle name.
The daughter-in-law?
In-law. You have 30 seconds.
Oh, pass, please pass.
Do you speak, my lady?
No, I...
20 seconds.
Oh,
I wish her success. She's a pretty little thing.
10 seconds.
oh,
I'm terribly sorry. Your time is up.
Oh, too bad, my dear, too bad. You do show a certain aptitude, but as for the true brilliance of royalty, well, I'm afraid not. Remember, blood will tell, and yours didn't tell us quite enough. However, to show that there are no hard feelings, we have a nice consolation prize for you. Now, goodbye, good luck, and get out. Oh, Dauntless, dear, stop pouting. It's nearly time for your cocoa.
Oh, I like her.
So did I.
Why does every princess give a bird?
it's just absurd. That's so difficult. Pass.
Alas, alas, is what I lack, alas, alas, alack. Throughout the land, no one may wed, till dawn, the share is there, is there.
The lonely spinster is blind.
Go! And get the prince a royal wife. We have an opening for a princess, for a genuine certified princess.
And the swing you in through and a little weary.
None of the ladies give a thing for limited sin. We have an opening for a princess, for a beautiful, bonafide princess.
Where's the beautiful knight who might on the rosy dawn?
None of the ladies are having any fun.
What to do?
What to do?
What to do?
What to do?
Leave the ladies in waiting.
Give the gentlemen 2,
4,
6,
8,
10, 11, 12 contenders in a row. They protested.
and swiftly requesting to
Trumpets,
heard a light.
sound of fight. And give the prince a royal wife. None of the ladies are having any. No one is having any. No one is getting any younger. And it's been God knows how long since we had an opening for a princess who's good enough, nice enough, sweet enough, smart enough, rich enough for her
minstrel.
You just arrived.
Yes, I am, Sir Wizard.
Splendid, splendid. Quite carefully. I take a perfectly plain piece of handkerchief. Notice it is a single piece of handkerchief with no cuts, folds, wrinkles, or, well, what is it?
Excuse me, Cardamon, but I've got to go take the minstrel to sign over the castle sewer.
This way, sir.
I'm on my way to Normandy. I won't be staying long.
For your father's sake, I could await a good deal from you. Don't address me as Cardamon in court. Just because your father and I were in show business together, don't presume.
Oh, Sir Harry!
My darling, you missed the test.
Sweet Larkin, you know my new responsibilities as chivalric knight of the Herald keep me busy.
The latest princess was a failure.
No.
Yes!
Bad luck. But don't despair, for we still have plenty of time. If a new princess is not found soon, I will go out and fetch one myself. For I don't deserve to wear my spurs.
Darling,
My love?
do you remember the royal joust on one Sunday when you won those spurs?
Of course!
You were called Sir Harry, the fairest and bravest knight in all the land. Everyone agreed that you had a brilliant future ahead of you, that you might someday become Lord Chamberlain or even Prime Minister.
Well, I don't know about Prime Minister.
Do you remember the lovely picnic we had laid on the green farm with the lovely cold pheasant?
Yes.
And we ran away from all the others and climbed the hill and watched the sun go down.
Yes.
And there was a lark singing in the trees, and you said you'd remember this moment forever because the lark's song reminded you of my name.
Yes, Larkin, yes.
And we climbed the hill and watched the sun go down.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to have a baby. So, you see, a princess for Dauntless must be found soon, or I shall have to go away somewhere. Oh, darling, I'm so worried. This could ruin you, and you'd never be Prime Minister or anything. Just say the word, and I'll go far. I'll go far away and you'll never find me. Just say the word.
No. You'll stay here. Why should we both suffer all our lives just because you had a moment of weakness?
Harry!
We're none of us perfect. Everything's going to be all right.
Thank you, Harry.
It won't be long, it won't be long, it won't, because it can't be long before our dreams come true. Because you know I don't belong, and furthermore I shan't belong to anyone but you. In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4. In a little while I will see a smile on the face of my son to be forever hand in glove is the way I have it
I. We are the rulers of this kingdom, and if we aren't going to set a proper example for the rest of the court, I would like to know who will. I mean, what is the point of being a ruler if one isn't going to behave as a ruler should?
Mama?
Now what?
Mama, when am I going to get my princess?
Dauntless, I don't want to talk about this now. It's nearly time for your cocoa.
But Mama, sometimes I get the funniest feeling that you don't want me to get married.
Dauntless, don't you trust me?
Of course, Mama.
Well, then, how can you say such a thing? Of course I want you to get married. How many times have I said to you, I want you to get married? Only this morning I was saying to your father, I said, Sextimus, I want that boy married. It just isn't normal for a boy that age to stay single. He is the prince, don't you forget that. He's next in line for the throne, and I mean, we're not exactly the oldest people in the world. But on the other hand, we're not going to live forever. And I just know that I'd feel much better, much easier, more relaxed in my mind if that boy were married, settled, and set. And that is absolutely verbatim exactly what I said to your father this morning. Of course, he didn't say anything. He never does. But that's my cross of pain. And I don't want you to worry your head one tiny bit about the fact that your father and I never get along, never have. And he makes me miserable, makes me suffer. I just have to put up with it, and I will not allow it to affect my child's attitude towards him or me. He may be a mean, stupid, selfish, and rotten man, but he is your father, and I want you to respect him. After all, there's only one person in this world who really cares about your health and your happiness and your future. And that's what I'm talking about right now, your future. I want to make myself absolutely clear. I want you to get married. But I don't want you to marry anybody. After all, marriage is a lifetime partnership, and I wouldn't want to see my little boy make the same mistake I did and wind up miserable the way I did. You are a prince, and you must marry someone suitable. Someone who's good enough, and kind enough, and smart enough for my nice, sweet, beautiful baby boy. And she has to be a princess. I mean a real princess. She has to be a real, genuine, bona fide princess, just as I was. Oh, God, that's what you want, isn't it? Someone like me? Oh, only I were 20 years younger. Doc, you must trust me.
Your Majesty, Your Highness.
Hello, Harry.
Don't interrupt. Well,
Sir Harry wishes to speak to you, madam.
well,
Your Highness, I have the honor to request a perilous labor. I wish to search for a true princess, a princess of the royal blood, one who will suit both your majesty and Prince Dauntless.
no.
Mama!
No, no, no. We have already been through all the eligible girls in all the neighboring kingdoms. We'll just have to wait until their little sisters grow up, and that'll take years.
But madam, I plan to head north, over the mountains,
Over the mountains,
across the Badlands,
across the badlands,
and into the marshland where the beautiful swamp lily grows.
into the marshlands. Are you out of your mind?
Oh, let him go, Mama. Let
You
him go.
won't find anything there but frogs and tadpoles and things.
Mama.
Do you know what the weather there is like?
Mama.
Do you know how damp and foggy and oppressive and humid and
Mama. Let Sir Harry try. For me. Please, Mama.
All right. It's your sinuses.
Hooray!
Now come along, Doctor.
heart.
In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be one forevermore.
In a little while I will see your smile on the face of our sons will be forever hand in glove. Is the way I have it planned, but I'll only stay in love if the glove contains your hand. In a velvet gown you'll be coming down the aisle, and it's bound to seem as though the waiting's only been a little
Sir Harry's perilous journey took 3 weeks, and Lady Larkin had all but given up hope that he would return with a true princess. Then, one sunny morning in mid-April, when the crocuses were just beginning to dot the meadows, the north-bound tower spied 2 distant figures approaching at full gallop. The alarm was spread. Sir Harry is back! Sir Harry is back with the new princess! Now let's see. How did that part go in the old story again? On a stormy night, to the castle door came the lass the prince had been waiting for. That, of course, is utterly untrue. It wasn't storming that night at all. In fact, it wasn't even night. And the princess had only looked as though she'd coming through a storm.
Actually, I swam them up, but never mind. If I just stand right here, there's a nice draft. I'll be dry in no time.
You swam the moat?
We tried to stop her, but she wouldn't wait for the drawbridge.
You swam the moat?
She seemed determined to arrive as soon as possible. We had to get a rope to pull her out.
You swam the moat?
All right, I was a little anxious. My friend Sir Harry, he's still out there. He told me I had an opening for a princess. Any princess. So I figured the early bird. Well, anyway, here I am. Who's the lucky man? Hey, naughty, naughty, is it you?
I would consider you suitable for any son of mine. You are laboring under a very unfortunate misapprehension, my dear. My son will not marry any boat swimmer, not while I have a breath in my body. And I haven't been feeling it all well. I get all these shooting pains and here. And don't try to tell me it's the vapors. I know what the vapors are. I have had the vapors.
Are you new here? Watch carefully. I take a perfectly plain piece of handkerchief. Notice it's a single piece of handkerchief with no cuts, folds, wrinkles, or concealed pockets.
It's a nut house! No! Please don't leave. Please stay. I need you.
Wait.
You're the one, I guess.
Sure, I'm Prince Dauntless the Drab.
Well, glad I met you.
Wait! Please don't tell me. I like it. Everybody does. Almost everybody.
Dauntless, I'd like to stay here, but I wouldn't want to come in between you and your mother, so I guess I'll just face the facts and cut my losses and head back to the swamps.
But I really like it.
You do? Why?
You swam the boat.
Dauntless, I know I swam smoke, but that's not the real me. I'm not like that. Actually, I'm shy!
She's in the boat again! Lower the drawbridge! Are you right?
Sure!
You gotta see her swim, Mom. He's one.
Yes, isn't she?
I like her. She swam the boat.
It's cold!
Twice.
I don't need any help!
Can I marry her, Mama? Can I?
Dauntless, when you marry, if you'll marry, you'll marry.
I have the honor to announce the arrival of Her Royal Highness, the Princess Winifred.
You're a little late. She's been here and gone.
Gone?
Yes, she's swimming home. That, Sir Harry, is no princess.
Ah, but she is, Your Highness.
What?
That one? You jest.
On my honor as a knight, I swear she is. I have her papers right here. Winifred, Princess of Ilkenkill, guardian of the Ragnarok Archlily, warden of the Midgard Serpent. The inscription on her family crest reads, Tu ne quere male sed contra audentior ito.
Well, what does that mean?
Roughly, it means, if at first you don't succeed.
Never mind.
You see? She is a princess.
She looks like a princess. She has to be a princess. At least a test, Your Majesty.
Oh, at least a test. For me, Mama.
All right. The wizard and I will put on our thinking caps, think up a nice, fair test, just as we always do, and I'll prove to you that that girl is no princess.
How about a leg? The scissor leg!
What should we test her for?
That's not my leg!
How rude! We'll test her for sensitivity. She'll have her test, and she'll fail just like all the others, fair and square.
Fail what? The royalty test.
Every princess ensuing from my hand must first pass a royalty test to prove she is a real princess.
Well, what sort of test?
It's always highly secret.
Well, we'll worry about that later. Right now, I better get out of these wet clothes.
May I show you part of the castle on the way to your room?
Sure.
You're awfully nice.
Well, you're nicer.
And you're good looking.
Well, you're better looking and nicer too.
You're a better swimmer.
Oh, Your Majesty, I'm so excited. Sir Harry is back. Yes, he is. And he brought us a sweet princess. Have you seen her? Neither have I, but I'm sure she's as delicate as an orange blossom. And I'm to be her lady in waiting. Sir Harry arranged it. Isn't he thoughtful?
me to follow in his footsteps. Then I landed this, jester job, and... What's wrong? You're worried? About what? Who? Some lady. Which lady? 2 silvers. First silver. Bird. Some kind of bird. Hawk? Bluebird? Catbird? Dove? Eagle? Finch? Grouse? Hawk? Ibis? Jay? Kiwi? Lark? Lark! Lady Larson. And... Knight?
Which night?
Sir Harry! Dust. Sounds like dust. Lust!
Must what? You're going to start all over, right?
She's in trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Big.
How many syllables?
She's going to have a baby! She's going to have a baby? Does anybody else know? Sir Harry!
But of course! But does anyone else know besides Sir Harry?
Don't worry, we can keep it secret. The question is, can you?
We know you can't talk. You can't talk, but you manage to communicate. We have only 2 voices among us, and yet there's a third voice, a voice in disguise. You'll be hearing a trio and not a duet if you listen with both of your eyes. Kindly, with both of your... We produce a unique and remarkable blend when we raise our 3 voices on high. We're in perfect accord from beginning to
The king and minstrel and I.
Yet if one of our trio should ever depart, then the others would languish and die. We're like 3 different people with only one, the king and the jester and I. Sing hey, noddy, noddy, hey, noddy, noddy, hi, diddle, diddle. Strike up a tune on the... Oh, the bishop declares our behavior is rude as he piously looks to the sky. 'Cause when we go in swimming, we always go. The king and the jester,
The king and the minstrel.
oh, the vintner makes wine from the grapes that she grows. 20 barrels were lost last July. Where they went is a secret that nobody... Oh, the cook claims she's missing 1 chocolate cream roll and a fish that was ready to fry. Guess who's dining on pastry and filling up? Sing hey, noddy, noddy, hey, noddy, noddy, needle and dimple. Crash us a clash on the... It's been said of our king that his morals are loose, but the queen is much worse on the sly. Well, what's good for the gander is good for the king and the jester,
The king and
very catch-pity princess away from my son. Now I'm surrounded by liars and traitors. Whom can I trust?
Me.
No one. And to make it worse, I'm in no mood to sit for hours in a stuffy chamber. Then think of a test for that girl, and I'm not feeling at all well. But that's the way that Dauntless wants it. And that's the way it'll be. She'll have her test.
Well, her papers seem to be in order.
I know! And the worst of it is that foolish boy actually seems to like the girl. So, we must think of a test that looks fair, sounds fair, seems fair, but isn't fair! When you got the idea of testing her for sensitivity, I could have applauded right out loud. But exactly what?
Table manners.
No, that's not good enough. Sensitivity. Sensitivity, sensitivity. I'm just loaded with that. In this one word is the epitome of the aristocrat. Sensitive soul and sensitive stomach, sensitive hands and feet. This is the blessing, also the curse of being the true elite. Common people don't know what exquisite agony is, suffered by gentle people like me. Just get your hands off me. Think of a tricky test for that wretched, most-swimming princess.
Madam, may I suggest?
Maybe we ought to. Don't take all night. I'm not well. I need my rest. Not that I ever sleep on that lumpy mattress, so God my back. Sensitivity, pain of royalty, that bed's a torture rack. Oh, I hate to sound grumpy, but my nerves are so jumpy. I am sure I could feel any lumpy, but if it were under the mattress and small as a bee, that's the answer! Under the mattress! We'll test her tonight. One tiny bee beneath one big downy mattress. God, you're bright. Any genuine princess would feel it. If she doesn't, she's through. Get the tiniest bee and order one mattress. No, make it two. Why not 5? 10, I think, would be plenty. Better still make it 20. And to play it safe in the event, even that's not enough to ensure that she sleeps. We'll give her a soothing sedative, won't we? You can't whip up a drink. Something stunning. Oh, but you're devilish. I love the way you think. She's insensitive, so insensitive, she'll fall asleep, no doubt. God, but you're clever, brilliant, a genius, you are divine. Get out.
Well, it certainly feels good to get out of those wet clothes. This old dress is just soaked.
Your Highness, the king wishes to meet the young lady. The king wishes to meet the young lady.
Why? You never asked before.
He heard she swam from oat.
Is your father anything like your mother? Because if he is,
No. My father is silent.
I'd love to meet him.
Father, this is Princess Winter.
Princess, the king welcomes you, and he asked me to say that he hopes you'll get 100 on the test tomorrow.
Oh, well, thanks.
My father never touches the crown to his heart unless he really needs it.
Alas, madame, the king is mute, or he would speak for himself. He's still under a curse cast by a witch long ago, before Prince Dauntless was born. The curse says, King Sextimus will never talk until the mouse devours the hawk.
Until the mouse devours the hawk? Well, can't you just get a big mouse and a little hawk?
We tried that once. Mouse got scared and ran away. Hawk sit dead.
Well, we'll worry about that later. Right now, I better get this test under my
better talk to Prince Thomas very soon about, you know.
About what?
Thomas, your father feels that you've been neglecting his duty, and now that you're old enough to get married, he feels that you ought to have a little chat. You know, man to man.
You mean about things? You mean now?
Well, the king feels that it might be better to wait until later. He says there are a few facts he needs to look up first.
I certainly do like almost both of your parents, Dauntless.
We want you to be happy. And we know it's a lot different from what you're used to.
Well, it is a little hard making the adjustment to dry land and everything. You must feel like a fish out of water. As a matter of fact, I do. You see, where I come from, we don't have any dry land. Oh, some of the poor people do, but the nobility all live right in the swamp with their servants and pets.
Oh, do you have pets?
Lots.
Dogs?
Frogs. I come from the land of the foggy, foggy dew. Where walking through the meadow in the morning is like walking through blue. The swamps of home are brushed with green and gold. At break of day, the swamps of home are lovely to behold from far away. In my soul is the beauty of the ball, in my memory the magic of the mud. I know that blood is thicker than water, but the swamps of home are thicker than blood. Where I roam, my heart grows dark and cold. My face grows gray when shadows fall, and I hear the call of the swamps of home. I hear them calling me now, calling me back, calling me Winifred, 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 Winifred. Who do you think you are, girl of the swamps? You've gone too far. Man of the marshland, give up the struggle. Listen to the voice of the swamps. Wagga, wagga, wagga. Where'er I roam, the whips of fate may smart, but deep down in my heart, one thought will abide and will ne'er be forgotten. Though I search far and wide, there is no land as rotten as the swamps of home.
Ladies, I'd like to lend you something while your garment dries.
Why, thanks, ladies. Dauntless, I have to change now.
You do? All right.
No, Dauntless, it's bad luck to see too much of the bride before the wedding.
Ladies, may we show you the gowns now, Your Highness?
Yes.
Now here is the very latest thing from designer Betty Ryan. As you can see, the skirt has all the
guess I won't be needing them when they already sent a girl up to the floor. You're new here, aren't you?
Yes,
I'll remember. We're all here to do a job, and yours is just as important as anyone else's. Sweet, lovely Princess Winifred, you will have to clean steps, you will. Great mercy, my dear, you can't possibly clean the floor with such a tiny patch. You need a good, big, wet rag. Oh, here, what's this?
that's my huckleberry.
I'll use this little thing. Just look at this mess. Well, my gentle princess, think of me. You know what it means? The lady is waiting for the blessed Winifred. Winifred, Winifred. What name is sweeter than that? Oh, look at the table. It's dripping wet. Don't worry. I'll use this. I can't bear to see the delicate beauty of my royal mistress in such a messy place. Get back, please. Quick, quick, quick.
Come in. Harry!
Your Highness!
How are you? Oh, get up. Get up. Say, I'm awfully sorry about that. You know, swimming the moat. I hope I didn't make a bad impression.
Not at all, Your Highness. And if you'll just give your wet dress to one of the ladies in waiting, she'll see that it's taken care of.
Thank you. It's already been taken care of.
And I see you've met my dear Lady Larkin.
You mean this is the little Larkin girl?
The very same.
Harry, she's beautiful and a bundle of energy.
When I gaze upon that captivating face, I realize how poor my description must have been.
Sir Harry's not very good at describing people, Your Highness.
Well, he may not know how to describe him, but he sure knows how to pick him. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to return these to the fourth floor.
I've never been so humiliated in my life!
What's the matter?
I thought she was a chambermaid!
What?
A chambermaid!
Larkin, how could you do such a thing? How can you mistake a princess for a chambermaid?
How could I? How could you mistake that chambermaid for a princess?
Say such a thing just because you made a stupid mistake.
I made a stupid mistake? Don't you dare try and blame this on me!
I do blame you.
She was on her hands and knees, scrubbing the floor!
Well, she was a real lady, whatever she was. That's more than I can say for some people.
I hate you!
I hate you too.
Get out!
Don't worry, I'm going.
Goodbye!
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 After all, you are a wizard. You should be able to think of something to help that what's-her-name to sleep. Be sure to get some of that good, heavy incense and the hypnotic mirror, too. Wait. The most important thing is that she's tired out first. We'll have an official ball tonight. We'll make that what's-her-name dance until she drops. Now, what can we do? The Sarsian Brawl, do you know it? No, not tiring enough. I got it! We'll do that new dance, the Spanish Panic. Do you know that one? Well, it's all the rage in Venice. It's absolutely exhausting. Now, everybody listen! There's to be an official ball tonight, and you are all to attend. We're going to do that new dance, the Spanish Panic, so you might as well learn it now. The basic step is right and back, and then flick and double flick and flick and double flick, and then you turn, do a little waltz, do a little dance, and look. It's like the magic step, only forwards. Suppose we all try it. Take partners. Well, thank heaven someone around here is up to date. Now, why don't we all watch while Sir Prestonian and Lady Lucille demonstrate?
What's the matter? You lost. All right, Your Majesty. I'll help you.
Has he ever had any success?
Well,
I've been here a month and he hasn't caught a girl yet.
I'll tell you what. Tomorrow, we'll set a trap.
You exaggerate.
Not a bit. Someone's coming? The Queen!
Really the biggest ball we have ever had. So be sure to get extra musicians for tonight. And tell the jester I want him to perform. Not that I'll be able to enjoy any of this with my back. Oh God, no one knows the pain I endure.
What was she jabbering about? Queen's gonna make us do something.
What?
Exercise? Who is it? I don't know. My lady, is there something wrong?
No,
Well, we're glad of that anyway.
I was just in my room sewing, and it got a little stuffy, so I decided to come out here and get some fresh air.
I see you were planning to camp out for a while.
Oh, Your Majesty, you just don't know. You just don't know. Do you have any idea what can happen in a relationship between a man and a woman? I don't know what I did. It's better this way. I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
Yes, I'm leaving the service of the Queen forever.
That's a pretty big step to take all alone.
I have no choice.
You're leaving forever?
Yes.
You'll need help.
Who would help me?
I, my lady.
What did you say? You want to take care of the Lady Larkin? Who will take care of you?
Chivalry demands that we protect the damsel in distress.
If you say so, Your Majesty.
But she'll have to travel light, the way a man does.
Yes, she'll go as a bowl. We can steal one of Prince Thomas's suits. We'll get those out of your way. You can wait in your room.
No, I don't need any help from anyone. Thank you.
Over the wall?
Yes, I don't need any help from anyone.
You'll be alright once you get past the water rats.
Rats?
Oh yes, they live in stagnant pools near the quicksand.
Quicksand?
Beyond the wall, which you must climb.
Climb?
Just 22 feet and cover a slide.
And a spider!
Spiders are sweet. You'll catch the sting on the other side.
Oh, they won't hurt you unless you plan to go alone.
Well, I was, but I didn't know it'd be so terrible out there.
Then you'd think a second thought and come with me. I know all the sicker ways to set us free. Over the hills and the open sea.
Then where?
It's April, isn't it?
April.
Normandy is fine and fair. So Normandy is where you'll go. I can show you a beach where the peach blossom blows. And I know how to reach a man who knows a man who knows the cozy in a friendly place with broken windows facing the sea. This time of year, the air I hear is rare and clear and warm in Normandy. I know a meadow covered with mustard flowers, golden as the sun, where a wondrous thing can happen when an April day is done. There's a moment after the sunset, and the sky is suddenly green, and the world stands hushed and waiting for the first white stars to convene. When you see that emerald sky, you'll know the reason why. There's not another place I'd rather be. Keep your Eldorado and to hell with Burgundy. Come fly with me, come try those wings, come swim, for we have things to do.
Better not let the Queen catch you walking.
Have you seen Sir Harry? He's had fun with Lady Locke. Hey, look!
He's with that French girl. She only knows one word English, but I heard she's a real charmer.
What's the one word?
Yes.
How's it going, Harry, old boy? Hooray, bien.
After the ball, we're gonna have a little party at the West Parapet. Don't forget to bring the wine.
And something is from the floor.
Ask Mabel if she'd like to bring some. Voulez-vous,
Yes.
spelling.
Oh.
Sometimes it's history.
Oh.
Sometimes it's dancing.
Oh.
But sometimes it's a test of strength and endurance.
Aha!
For instance, one of the girls had to lift this weight.
She couldn't. I can't even lift it. But I'm sure it'll pass. You don't have to worry.
Do you want me to pass? I'll pass.
Hey, I think you're wonderful.
Oh, by the way, my full name is Winifred the Woebegone, but that's a little too formal. You can call me by my nickname,
Winnie?
Fred.
Fred. Beautiful name. So straight. So strong. So you. I like you, Fred. I like you.
You're just saying those words to be kind.
I mean it. I love you, Fred.
He's out of his medieval mind.
I'm perfectly sane and sound. I've never felt better in my life. Everybody come and meet my incipient wife. I love the girl named Fred. My reasons must be clear. When she shows you all how strong she is, you'll stand right up and cheer. The F and R and E and D and F R E D Fred. Yeah! I love the girl named Fred. She drinks just like a lord. So come sing a merry drinking song and let the wine be poured. Fill the boat to overflowing, raise the goblet high. With an F and an R and E and a D and an F R E D Fred. Yeah! I love the girl named Fred. She sings just like a bird. You'll be left with these people when her gentle voice is heard. Fill the boat to overflowing, raise the goblet high. With an F and an R and an E and a D and an F R E D Fred. Yeah! I'm in love with a girl named Fred. She rustles like a creek. You will clap your hands in wonder at her fabulous technique. Fill the boat to overflowing, raise the goblet high. With an F and an R and an E and a D and an F R E D Fred. Yeah! I'm in love with a girl named Fred. She dances with such grace. You are bound to sing her praises till you're purple in the face. Bravo, bravo, bravissimo, bravo, bravissimo. Fill the boat to overflowing, raise the goblet high. With an F and an R and an E and a D and an F R E D Fred. Yeah! I'm in love with a girl named Fred. She's musical to boot. She will set your feet and tap in when she plays upon her lute. Bravo, bravo, bravissimo, bravo, bravissimo. Fill the boat to overflowing, raise the goblet high. With an F and an R and an E and a D and an F R E D Fred. Yeah! I'm in love with a girl named Fred. A clever, clownish wit. When she does her funny pantomime, your sides are sure to split. Ha 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 ho 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 ha 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 ho. Bravo, bravo, bravissimo, bravo, bravissimo. Fill the boat to overflowing, raise the goblet high. With an F and an R and an E and a D and an F R E D Fred. Yeah! I'm in love with the girl
Oh, yeah, Fafnir, that one.
Takes his father's sword, Minnie,
spinning.
Disguised as the West Wind, he goes into the forest, surprises Mattress' lair, and slays him. Whereupon he is unable to understand the speech of birds. Meanwhile, Walter's brother, Albrecht, disguised as the sacred goat, tells Walter that the spirit of Gunther.
Oh yeah, Gunther, but I thought... Did you ring for a page boy?
No.
You've got the wrong room, son. Aren't you Larkin?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Well, what's the matter?
I miss you just like that.
I was disguised, Your Majesty. I'm running away.
Oh, well, sit down and rest. Dauntless, pull up a chair.
Queen's ordered.
Never mind what the queen has ordered. Just sit here. Oh, sit down. What's this all about?
I'll just stand naked on a parapet, catch a cold, and die. That'll show him.
Show him what?
He'll be sorry. Ooh, horrible Harry.
You mean big, nice kid?
Just a minute. What did you do to him?
What did I do to him?
Well, you must have done something. You're acting the way I did once when I was afraid to go home because I'd given my little brother a bloody lip. It was an accident.
We had a little disagreement.
So you decided to run away?
He said some perfectly horrible things to me.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, I guess you're right. I guess about the only thing you can do is pack it up and get out. Unless, of course, you just go to him and say you're sorry. Listen, that Harry's a wonderful boy, and he really loves you. Why, we were on the road for 2 weeks, and he never even laid a finger on me.
Your Highness.
Now, you get him something pretty that shows you're a girl, and patch things up with him. Oh, and Larkin, try and act a little helpless. Men don't like girls that are too strong.
I do.
Here, I don't know how to thank you, but if it's a girl, I'll name her Fred.
What if it's a boy?
Dauntless, you'd better go to bed now and leave the history book.
I'm positive you're going to pass not a test tomorrow, right? Well, I'm pretty sure. If you don't...
And so the young Prince Walder, having slain the dragon Fafnir with the sword Minnie, mounted his horse Trigga and rescued the Princess Frigga, and together they rode to the castle of Wunderbar, where they were married and lived happily ever after. Oh, I'm glad. They all lived happily, happily, happily ever after. The couple is happily leaving the chapel eternally tied. As the curtain descends, there is nothing but loving and laughter. When the fairy tale ends, the heroine's always a bride.
serious event.
He didn't do it. It was a frame-up.
You got it all wrong.
He was protecting the Lady Larkin.
Sir Harry.
And you stay out of this, Your Majesty.
Sir Harry, I can't leave yet. There's someone I must see first.
Who?
The wizard. I want your permission to speak to the wizard.
Yes, yes.
No, no. Permission denied.
Sir Harry, you are a Batman.
Yes, you are. He's trying to help. We're all trying to help.
How can any of you possibly help?
By finding out what the test is from the wizard.
That's cheating.
Don't you see? This is for you.
Let me go to the wizard.
No. If anyone should defy the wizard's magic, I should.
You must stand guard. This is my job. No. You might be hurt. You can't come, and that's final.
What's the matter, Papa?
The king mustn't come.
I'll get rid of him, Your Majesty. Prince Dauntless is ready now. He needs to have that personal talk with you now.
Okay, maybe some other time.
Dauntless, your father wants to have this little chat with you now. It's very important.
It is.
It can't be put off. Come on. Do your duty, sire.
What is it, Papa? Stop. Look. Listen. Boy. Flower. Girl. Flower. Flower girl. Oh, tell me more. I want to know about what getting married is for. A seed. Fall. From girl flower. And by and by, baby flower, grow. Ah, but why? Oh, tell me why. Oh, father, tell me, father, don't be shy. Boy flower is like loving sugar. Boy flower father, girl flower mother. Yes, but how? It's very interesting, but how? Tell me now. The bee on boy flower dust gets on bee. Bee flies to girl flower. Dust touches girl flower. Oh, I see. No, I don't see. It's very interesting, but still not clear to me. Woman is like girl flower. Man is like bee. And like boy flower. Man, that's me. Yes, but how? It's very interesting, but how? Tell me now. Sounds like carrot. Sounds like carrot. Marriage! Man and woman get married. Wonderful. Night. And then one night. Yes, one night. It's very interesting what happens in the night. What happens? What happens? Oh, Father, tell me, please. Shall I go and pick some flowers? Shall I go and catch some bees? Winifred and I will get married. And then one night. And then one night. The stork will come and bring us a baby. Oh, Father, I know all about the stork. Mama told me about that years ago. No, wait a minute, Father. Flower, seed, man, woman, bee, baby, small. It isn't I understand. I think I know. It's very interesting. Thank you, Father, and Father, I love you so.
Pardon us, Sir Wizard.
What do you want?
Our friend the minstrel is a great admirer of yours.
No soft soap, if you please.
It's not soft soap, and I wouldn't even say it except for the fact I've been banished. And, well, I hope this won't embarrass you, but I have to tell you what a great artist you are. Cardamon.
Cardamon, don't call me by that name.
I use that name with honor, sir. I don't think I'll ever forget seeing you in command performance at Glastonbury 92. What a show, what a triumph! You took 7 curtain calls.
It was 8.
Do you happen to remember a little boy in the 3rd row who stood up and yelled, "Bravo!" And
Yes,
I was that boy.
I can't believe it.
Of course. Now I'm in show business too. And sir, if it's any interest to you, it was your inspiration that brought this about.
You must belong to the guild. Emerald Local 714. To think someone remembers those days.
Yes, well, I just wanted to tell you what that performance meant to me. I better be going now.
Sir Minstrel.
For you. Thank you.
Here, have a seat.
No, the queen wouldn't like it if she knew I was still around.
Oh, never mind her. This is between us.
Anyways, you're probably busy with that test for tomorrow.
Oh, that's all right. The test is all taken care of.
You wouldn't happen to be able to tell an old guild brother what it is.
Well, I'm sort of under oath.
Well, I understand. I better be going.
Sir Minstrel, may I borrow your handkerchief? What handkerchief? Some people think my act is pretty off color.
Cardamon the Great.
I bet you can't guess what this test is all about.
Astronomy?
No, you'll never guess. Sensitivity.
Sensitivity! Did you hear? Cardamon the Great.
Cardamon the greatest. Now let me tell you the rest. No, I'd better not.
I'll go, but may I have this?
Well, what do you want with that?
A memento of the good old days, because of my father.
Keep it.
Thank you.
Jester!
Thank you, sir.
That was a wonderful thing you did for that boy, Cardamon.
All for his father's sake.
Anyways, I don't actually have to get out of here until daybreak. Why don't we go down to the wine cellar, split a bottle, and talk some more about, talk some more.
Fine, fine, but I started something here and I'd like to finish. Go on ahead and I'll meet you in 2 seconds.
I'll be waiting. What's the matter, Jester?
Oh, nothing.
Say something funny.
Have you ever heard of my father sliding Peter Jingle?
Is that funny?
I don't know.
I think Ronnie really does.
I am far from sentimental or romantic, but I'd like to think I'm strictly up to date. But at times the dancing gets a bit too frantic in these hectic
dance they used to do in the days when my dear father played the palace back in 1390. My dad was debonair and quite as light as air. In his very soft shoes, how he could dip and glide and skip and slip and slide. In his very soft shoes, I used to stand and watch him every day. He was always smooth and cool. I used to love to hear the people say he's a regular dancing fool. He barely touched the ground and never made a sound, but I noticed in all his reviews that when he took his bow to the crowd in the crowd went crazy and the house came down when Daddy wore his very soft shoes.
utterly blind, or else I was out of my mind, for I find you so much lovelier today. My heart cannot be trusted, I give you fair warning, and yesterday I love you as never before. Please don't think me strange, I've undergone a change, and today I love you even more. My heart cannot be trusted, I give you fair warning, I openly confess, tonight I love you less than I will tomorrow
That ought to do it. And one small piece that I had to bring up all the way up the most killing stairs in the kingdom, all the way up from the pantry. Wow. All right, you can come in now. Did you bring all the things?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Hypnotic mirror?
Yes, Your Majesty.
And the rest of the things?
Yes, Your Majesty.
And the girl? Where is the girl? I think she would be absolutely exhausted by now. And oh, it's you. Ready for bed? Yes. Well, I'm sure you'll be wanting to get an early start to get back to wherever it is. So just to be sure you'll have no trouble falling asleep, have a couple surprises. The hypnotic mirror. Where is the incantation? Yes, well. Silken, swishing semblance wraps us in a gentle trance. Deep in Morpheus's arms we lie. Off we go to Betty Bye.
You know, I think I'm getting a sty right here.
Bring on the puppy and mandragora innocence. Silken semblance, sweet aroma, wraps us in a gentle coma. Murmuring voices seem to say, Mr. Sandman's on his way. And the potion? Yes, a little more milk and opium before bed, I always say. There you go, bring it down. Yes, that's it. Now, just to be sure you'll have absolutely no trouble going to sleep, we have a special treat. Bring on the Nightingale of Samarkand. Where is the Nightingale of Samarkand? Do I have to do everything myself? Bring on the bird! Now, sing! Stop! You were brought here to put a live princess to sleep, not to wake a dead one. Now, give us a nice lullaby, nice and soft.
Aren't you there yet?
Someone help her up. are you even dressed like that so early in the morning?
The test. And I want to look my best.
The test, dauntless, honey. The test is over.
When was it? What was it?
It was last night. We put her to bed atop 20 downy mattresses and put a pea under the bottom one to test for her sensitivity. A real princess wouldn't have felt the pea and would have slept.
She slept.
Well, I don't know, but she was yawning like a vulgar scully maid, and she looked just ghastly, darling, old enough to be your... Well, we'll see.
Fred.
I can't help it. I'm so nervous I could die. Absolutely die.
Told yourself.
She doesn't tassel. I'll kill myself.
Don't pop. Look, here comes the queen.
Don't you worry, Dauntless. Someday we'll find you a true princess. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Your Majesty. Everyone here to see the princess on her way? Yes. Well, since she's such a favorite of ours, I decided she should have an extra special consolation prize. Sir Studley?
Here you go, Your Majesty. A very thoughtful gift.
Yes, charming. Dauntless! Where is our little slug of bed anyway? I think she'd be wanting to get an early start. Oh, here she is now.
37,428.
37,428 what?
Gee, what do you stuff your mattresses with? Jousting equipment?
What do you mean?
I mean that bed ought to move down to the torture chamber.
You didn't sleep.
I never shut my eyes.
You passed!
Hooray! That's what?
The test! Mama put a pea under 20 mattresses, and you felt it. And now we can be married.
Hooray! A pea under 20 mattresses? No wonder I'm black and blue.
Now don't you think she's pretty?
She's not pretty. She's beautiful.
20 mattresses, huh, Dumbledore dear? I'll leave the wedding arrangements up to you. You better start looking around for a small kingdom for us. I have a feeling we aren't going to want to live with the in-laws.
He's gonna get cold sleeping on that bare table. I better take her food.
Dauntless, wait! To give this matter proper consideration.
She passed the test, and now I have to take her up to a room.
Dauntless, you listen to your mother. Now, throughout this heartbreaking business of trying to find you a princess, never once have I nagged, interfered, never expected one solitary word of sympathy.
Mom,
She may have passed the test, but I never trusted someone with such shifty eyes and that small little mouth. Or she's just...
I told you to shut up! It happened! It happened! The mouse devoured the hawk!
Look! The queen can't talk!
What? I can! The king talks! Hooray!
And I've got a lot to say. I'm having it. Go ahead. Now you bastard aggravated, and you got it. Now when I say hop, I want you to hop. Hop. Skip. Jump. Hop. Skip. Jump. Come on. Now.
It's very You can